I'd be remiss to not ask you about probably your most famous match as a single star, which of course the the Arkansas Hogpen match that you had
Oh,
with Hunter Hearst Helmsley in December '95. I mean, the concept of that match always fascinated me, but I think what really fascinated me as a young fan and still to this day is like the fact that for an entire night, like a whole section of the arena was forced to watch a wrestling show next to a pig pen. Who comes up
how
with that
much?
idea and how does it happen?
You can't get much countrier than that, can you?
Imagine
Let's
buying
go to
tickets for that show.
let's let's go to a WWE pay per view, and right here's a bunch of hogs. Uh, well, we didn't know first how we were going to do it. Just Vince said we got to have a hog pen somewhere. So the rules were if you got put in the hog pen match, it was over or pinned anywhere. I can't remember. I think it was pinned anywhere or whatever. But man, I was so sore the next day after that. And and I think a lot of the boys thought it was just going to be a ha ha match. And that's what me and Taker and Matt were talking about on the 6 feet under, that it was pretty damn rough. I was
Mm.
sore. Hunter had 15 stitches that night in his back. Uh, we were afraid he was going to get some kind of swine disease. We had talked about that.
Yeah.
Taker said, yeah, he was going to get the bovine swine. So, uh, but yeah, it was, people thought it was just going to be a little ha ha match, but we beat the piss out of each other. And after the match was over, of course, Hillbilly Jim, that was mine and his first time together. He was special guest referee. But the chemistry me and Hunter had was just like crazy. It was awesome. And we got, we worked with each other over in Europe a lot during this, right before this time. So God bless him. He got slopped every night and we'd have to wash our clothes out and hang them in the hotel room. But yeah, he was a trooper there. He took it every night and it paid off because, our hog pen match was up for a Slammy that year. We were one of
Yep.
the top matches that year. And, Vince is waiting. I come back, I'm hurt, I'm all bruised up. I got mud in my ears, I'm covered in hog shit. Hunter's covered in hog shit. He's bleeding, needs stitches. And Vince goes, boys, I can't believe that was a hell of a match. Y'all pulled that off. Because when we found out what we were doing, he goes, now you guys can fill in. Here's what we want. You guys fill in the rest. So we're young. I mean, we just come up here a few months ago from WCW, and Vince is telling us to come up with the whole match. So me and Hunter looked at each other and we go, well, we need to do our homework. So that was me and Hunter's making that whole match. We were told the time, what we had to do, fill in the rest. And I think two young boys come up with a pretty good layout.
Yeah, and I mean the fact we're still talking about it 30 years on says it all, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then of course the big rib that night, uh, Owen run all the hogs in Vince's office. I didn't know if you remember that or not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's amazing. How
There's a
did Vince
picture in
react to
the
that?
magazine.
Yeah.
There's a picture in the magazine of Vince opening his door, and here come a bunch of hogs running out. Uh, he loved it. Vince loved that,
Yeah.
and Owen was good at it. Him and Davy Boy were good at it.
Well, I mean, of course, being thrown into a hog pen by you absolutely killed Hunthurst Helmsley's career. I mean, we've never really heard anything else from Triple H again after that, have we?
Yeah, yeah. When you're told, when Vince is waiting on you and he takes you in the office and praises you right there, I was like, what else can you do? We did our best, and he loved it, and it was very gratifying to hear that from him. I think it catapulted me and Hunter right away.
Yeah, absolutely. And to be able to show that you can do a match like that, because I think it's very similar to like those buried alive matches that obviously Taker had. It's you have to be able to build the psychology of a match without the structure of a ring, don't you? And have to try and build up to the, you know what the payoff is, but you as a talent has got to work out how to lay out an entire match without the normal structure.
Right. And it was different for anybody. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever had a match like that where you're in the ring and then you throw your opponent out. And now you walk 75 feet to a Hogpen match and y'all are fighting around there trying to get each other in that. So it was very different for us, but I think we did a good job and pulled it off. And like you say, it's still talked about and one of the best matches ever, I think.
Well, I believe it's the one and only time there's been a Hogpen match, isn't it? I don't think there's ever been another one.
Yeah. I like to see somebody else try to have a Hogpen match.
Wait for that to come back, yeah.